stand up. Good afternoon, pupils.
Good afternoon, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Sit down, please. Who is absent today?
All of us.
So let's start our lesson. Look at the window. What is the weather like today?
Sunny and windy.
And windy. What day is it today?
Tuesday.
Okay. So what was your homework? Ahmed,
Make a poster about more city.
about Pәні city. Are you ready?
Yes.
Come to the board.
Our poster is about Tokyo. Tokyo is the capital and largest city of Japan. It located at the heat of Tokyo Bay. The prefecture forms part of the country region on the Central Pacific coast, main Japan's eastern of Hoshi. A population of 13,400 million people, and interesting fact, fruits and vegetables are more expensive here than any Russian cities.
So what was their poster about? What was? About
Tokyo.
What is Tokyo?
Tokyo
In Japan, yes. What is the language of Japan? Japanese. Thank you. Sit down. Stick your poster. Sit down, please. Next group. Your poster is about New York.
New York, the city has a total population of 8,698 people. New York is an important center for international diplomacy and has sometimes been called the capital of the world. The main language is English. New York City is also the most densely populated general city in the United States.
So pupils, this group talked about
New York.
New York. Where is New York?
You say
On which ocean is it situated? Which ocean? Yes, which ocean? Pacific Ocean. Yes, Atlantic Ocean. Thank you very much. Take your posters and sit down, please. Now, pupils, look at the board. There are some pictures which is connected with our today's new lesson. What is our lesson going to be about? What do you think? People, what else? Profession, about what else?
Jobs.
Yes, jobs, of course. So, what is the date today? Open your books, write the date, please. The 3rd of May, and today you see jobs. What kind of professions do you know? Policeman, teacher, what else? Designer, architect, nurse. There are a lot of professions in the world there, and we are going to talk some of them. So before we start our lesson, let's divide into 2 groups. In order to divide into 2 groups, you must choose their cards. Pupil who choose doctor, you will sit to the group doctor. And the pupil who choose police, you will sit to the group of police. Just come, one by one, choose card, please. Come here. So, choose one card, quickly. So your card is doctor. Sit to the doctor. Next item. Your cards, police. Next, quickly. Police, item. Take your tab and sit here. Next, Ahmed, quickly. Anissa. Zirje. Doctor. Doctor. Zirje. Your card, police. Next, Amina, quickly. Aizada. Doctors here, police here. Quickly. Before start our lesson, sit down please, quickly. Let me introduce you to the lesson, today's lesson objectives. Our lesson objectives are to provide basic information about themselves and others at sentence level on an increasing range of general topics. To understand the main points of supported the extended talk on a range of general and curricular topics. Let's continue. And we have some new words which is connected with today's lesson. Listen to me very carefully and repeat after me, okay?
Okay.
Explorer,
Explorer,
inventor,
inventor,
firefighter,
firefighter,
scientist,
scientist,
artist,
artist,
sailor,
sailor,
nurse,
nurse,
cosmonaut.
cosmonaut.
Punch read, please.
Explorer, inventor, firefighter, scientist, artist, sailor, nurse, cosmonaut.
Amina.
Explorer, inventor, firefighter, scientist, artist, sailor, nurse, cosmonaut.
Anissa. Read, please. Explorer,
Explorer,
inventor,
inventor, firefighter, scientist, artist,
sailor,
sailor,
nurse,
nurse, cosmonaut.
cosmonaut. Next, read.
Explorer, inventor, firefighter, scientist, artist, sailor, nurse, cosmonaut.
These words are given with Kazakh definitions. Write them down on your copybooks, please, quickly. Write them down. Some of these words you may know, yes? For example, you know the word firefighter. Who is firefighter?
What's in the
Who is nurse? So, let's continue. Have you finished?
Yes.
And next, we are going to do a group work. There are some tasks for you, for groups of doctors and police. I have sheets of paper with this task. There are some short texts, pupils, look at me. And we have missing word in each text, yes? You must find this word and read your text. So, which group is ready? Please raise your hands. So, who is ready? Nuskan, are you ready? Okay, police, the group of police are ready, yes? Okay, let's start. Read your text.
Amelia Earhart was one of the first female pilots. She paid for her flying lessons by working as a photographer and a truck driver.
So, what is missing word?
Pilot.
Pilot. So, who is Amelia Earhart?
Pilot.
She is a pilot. Sit down, please. Next, who wants to read the next text? Amina, who?
Shohan Walihanov was a Kazakh explorer. In 1858, he traveled to China with 43 men. Their means of transport was 65 horses and 101 camels.
101 camels. So, the missing word is
Explorer.
explorer. So, Shohan Walihanov was a Kazakh explorer. Who is explorer? This group. Alisa?
Adam Sabayev was an astronaut. He traveled into space on 3 missions. He is now head of Kazakhstan's National Space Agency.
Space Agency. So, missing word is
Astronaut.
astronaut or
Cosmonaut.
cosmonaut. Yes? Talgat Исабаев was cosmonaut. Next, please.
David Shepard is a British mechanic. He is famous for painting trains and elephants. He loves trains so much he bought a few.
He bought a few. Pupils, do you agree with this group's answer? They think that the missing word is mechanic, yes?
No.
Mechanic. What is missing word? Is it
Artist.
correct?
Artist.
Yes, it's not correct. He is artist because they are giving the word painting. Painting, for painting. The right answer is artist. Okay, thank you. Let's continue. And the next task is paperwork. You must do. Hey, you must do paperwork. There are some kinds of adjectives. You must use these adjectives and describe one of these jobs. You like most of these jobs. Paperwork, work with pair. Okay?
Yes.
Let's try to describe one of these jobs. Use these adjectives. Boring, interesting, easy, difficult, any adjective. I will give only 20 seconds.
1 minute.
So, who is ready? Who is ready? Please come. Who is your pair? Who is your pair? Anissa, come to the board. Sumskan, come to the board. Ask about your favorite job.
What is the most dangerous job?
Yes, Anissa, what do you think? What is the most dangerous job among these jobs?
The most dangerous job is firefighter.
Your question to Sumskan.
What is the most exciting job? I think it's cosmonaut. Yes.
Some think that the most exciting job is cosmonaut. Okay, sit down next from this group. Punch.
Hello, how are you? I'm fine, Sam. What's your favorite job? My favorite job is cosmonaut. This is job very dangerous, stressful, and difficult job. My favorite job is pilot. This is interesting.
Interesting. Okay, very good. Thank you, Suraj. Pupils, our next task is listening. Listen to an audio very carefully and try to guess what pupils' jobs are.
What's my job? Joanna.
I'm Joanna, and I live and work in New York City.
You can write Joanna and your job.
Okay. I'm married to Phyllis. He's a carpenter. We have 2 small children. I like people of all ages, but I'm really fond of youngsters. That's why I do the job I do. My subjects are English and history, and I also help out with the school baseball team. I love my work.
George.
George.
My name's George and I'm from Manchester in the north of England. I hate to work in an office from 9 to 5, and I love fresh air and the smell of wood. I also enjoy making things. I always have, ever since I was a kid. My work keeps me active, but it's not all physical. I have to design lots of the things I make, so I use my imagination quite a bit. Marianne.
Maria.
Hello, I'm Marianne, and I work for a big I'm quite different from George because I work indoors from 9 to 5. Regular working hours are important to me because I have a family.
Choose from
The
here.
only thing I don't like about my job is the telephone. It never stops ringing. My boss is very kind, but he forgets a lot, and I often have to remind him that he has to go to a meeting in a few minutes.
Judy.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Brand, but you can call me Julie. I work in Granville Oaks, a small town in Wisconsin where, luckily, there isn't much violent crime. But I spend a lot of time dealing with shoplifters, underage drinkers, and people who drive much too fast. It's
So, that's all. Let's check.
Yes.
So, Joanna is the teacher. Did you write
Yes,
your
yes,
job?
yes.
George is a
Carpenter.
carpenter. Next, Mary Ann is
Secretary.
yes, she's a secretary, and Julie
Police,
is
police.
Let's conclude our lesson. Prepare your phones. Prepare your phones. Look at the screen. There are 10 questions to conclude our lesson. Answer for these questions quickly. You have 10 questions and 1 minute. Question 5. Who are they? Question 5. 6. 7. Who is she? Or he? Finished?
Yes.
Who are they? Quickly, let's come. 9. And last question. 10. So, finished?
Yes.
This group?
Yes.
Okay. Scan your papers with your phones. So, how many mistakes do you have? Very good. 10 of 10. How many? What about you? How many mistakes?
Teacher. I'm finished. 10 of 10.
10 of 10. Excellent. Well done. Very good. Aynisa, Aizada, what about you? How many mistakes? Okay, excellent, super. So let's finish our lesson. There are kinds of battery. You have to write down today's lesson, about today's lessons. Your opinion, your comment. Yes? Write down here. 10 seconds. Your own opinion about today's lesson. Your comments. Quickly. Tell Chungstan, what do you think about today's lesson? What's your opinion?
I think it was amazing. I understood about jobs very much. And I wish
Did you like the lesson?
I Yes, I like.
Was something difficult for you?
Yes.
What was difficult for you?
When I answer the task.
First task, yes? First task about painter, about artist. Stick your answer, please. Anissa, what about you?
This lesson was about jobs. This lesson was exciting. I learned about a lot of jobs. I like this.
Okay, stick your Panu.
Everything was clear to me. I learned a lot. I learned about process.
Okay, if you have finished writing, please stick your answers, stick your comments on the board, please. So let's finish our lesson. There are your homework. Exercise 5, exercise 6, page 104. You must write these tasks on your copybook and learn by heart your words. You were very active. I will give your marks for today's lesson. Anissa 10, Sunuskan 10, Punch 10, Amina 10, Dede 9, Aydın 10, Patrick 8, Ahmulda 9, Aizada 7, Bigail 8. Okay? Stand up, please. The lesson is over. Goodbye, pupils.
Goodbye, teacher.